What's going on, y'all? It's Super here, and I'm coming at y'all with another Black Ops Cold War video. Today we got the Zombies reveal trailer for Black Ops Cold War finally in freaking September, about to be October, and we're finally getting revealed for the trailer, so I'm just gonna break it down. But if you guys enjoyed this video, show some love, like, subscribe, comment on the video, let me know your thoughts on the trailer, and if you're excited for the zombies or not. And let's go ahead and get into this breakdown.
What have you done?
Did you get the package? Watch it. Watch the tape.
What the hell is that?
Alright, so right here we see some type of machine. We've seen these machines in Zombies before, like similar looking machines. Like I know the teleporter looks similar. I know this is not the teleporter, but it's something to do with like element 115, I think, like some sort of harvester. I'm not really into the lore, I just play the game, so I don't really know, but for those of you who are into that, you know, there's something for you.
A machine. It's happening again.
Requiem actual strike team is on the ground. Investigate the site.
So some stuff to point out here, there was a leaked image that showed the stairs, some stairs of the Zombies map that look like the same stairs of the Nocturne Totem stairs in the starting room, and I'm pretty sure this is that room right here. But the map is not going to be like Noct, it's like a lot different and a lot more, but I think they use like a piece of Noct in the map, just like a small piece from the starter room. And also you can see the four main characters of the cast, the person you are, the girl, and the man in front of you, and there's a guy on the left. He's blocked up by this pillar, but he's also the fourth character, so that's interesting to point out.
Contain the threat.
Roger. Moving.
Let's get the power on.
So if you heard what the guy said there, he said let's get the power on, so looks like the power mechanic is going to be returning. You won't be able to open some doors, might be locked behind power, perks might be locked behind power, so you're probably gonna have to turn on the power as soon as, not as soon as you spawn in the map, but you're gonna have to work your way to a power system so that you can unlock a lot of stuff in the map. Here you can see a mystery box location. The box is not there, but the interesting thing I got out of this, it seems the teddy bear is gone and it's now replaced by some sort of blue rabbit, so I guess there'll be no more teddy bear despawning the box. It'll be a blue rabbit. I'm not sure, but that's pretty interesting.
Sometimes I feel I've got to.
So I slowed it down right there. So the zombies look like the old school zombies, the like with the orange eyes, and they seem to be either like this, like common humans, like some of the zombies had like overalls and slacks on. This zombie right here appears to be like a dead soldier because you can see the barbed wire on him, so he was going through some barbed wire, so he was probably like a soldier or something. But the graphics look really clean and the zombies look really cool.
Strike team, report. What the hell just happened?
So in those couple of frames, you see that it looks like power was activated or something was activated that turned on the lights in the facility. And this is one area of the facility, looks very massive. If you look in the very middle towards the back, it seems like it's that machine that we saw earlier, because you can see those wires hanging down from like the big building and like those bright red lights. And it looks like you're going to be able to access a room to the right of the building. You can see like some railings, and like it looks like there's a room over there, and on the left you see some stairs, so there'll probably be a room to the left. So right, so far the map is looking pretty big. Alright, so in this shot you get a close-up of another zombie, which is also a soldier type zombie. I think that's the German uniforms, but I could be wrong. And you also see some of that purplish dark matter that we saw in the beginning of the trailer. It seems to be a common theme without the map. I'm not really sure, what it has to do with the map, but it reminds me of the Ray Gun Mark III from Garage Crovey. If any of you guys played that map, you guys know that the left side shot a fiery orb, and when you shot it with the ray, it will turn into a purple dark matter type hole, and it literally looks exactly like that. So maybe that means the Ray Gun Mark III is returning or something similar. We'll just have to wait and find out.
Let's go!
Push it back!
So here we get to see some sort of equipment. I don't know if that's equipment or a gun because it's not disposable. He shoots it out of a device that he puts back. So that's either a gun or just an equipment. I'm not sure, but it shoots out this lightning little tower that explodes, it seems like a shockwave, and kills zombies. And you can see when this zombie in the front dies, he like explodes into a fireball. So I don't know if that's because of this specific weapon or if all the zombies explode like that when you kill them, but hopefully it doesn't take up too much of your screen with particles. And we also see that purple dark matter thing in the back right, so that really seems to be significant in this map towards something. So hey, I can't wait to find out what that is.
You want this?
Roll the sentry!
So here we have a sentry gun, and this is cool because the sentry gun was not in the multiplayer alpha, so the sentry gun is returning, but I'm pretty sure that was obvious because it's in every Call of Duty. But also it seems like you'll be able to use score streaks in zombies, and the last time we had this in zombies was with Advanced Warfare. You were able to use like drones and sentries. So I'm curious to see how that will work, if it'll come out like a supply drop like Advanced Warfare, or if you can just buy them. And we'll see even more about that later, because you actually can call in a chopper gunner, as we'll see later once we get to that part of the trailer. So here we see some sort of green acid type thing, and this is kind of confusing to me because I'm pretty sure this is some type of wonder weapon or special weapon. But also it also looks like it could be some type of special zombie, because you see in this last shot, like, I don't know, this zombie didn't seem to die from it. So I don't know if this green stuff is the source of a wonder weapon or a special weapon, or if it's the source of like a special new type of zombie. As you can see here, pretty cool looking zombie. So this frame right here is actually pretty huge, because as you can see, Deadshot Daiquiri, one of the classic Black Ops perks, is returning. So this basically confirms the return of classic perks and the classic perk system instead of the weird system that we had in Black Ops 4. So Jug is probably returning, Speed, Cola, you know, all of those classic perks are returning. So that's really exciting, really good news. Probably confirms 1 or 2 hit downs is back too. So that classic zombies gameplay that we all know and love is returning, and that Deadshot machine looks pretty cool. The jingle for it's probably going to be pretty cool too, so I'm excited to see that. Just want to pause real quick right here. In this shot you can see a massive nuke over to the side, so I don't know what that means for the map. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to use the nuke in some way, maybe nuke the map. One thing I also haven't noticed, we haven't seen any magic like nuke power-ups, insta kill, max ammos, but I'm assuming that's going to be in the game because I don't see a reason to take that out. But yeah, that's really interesting that they have this nuke or missile or something over here on the side. That'll probably have something to do with like an Easter egg or storing the map, but that's pretty cool to see. So a lot happened just right there. One thing I like to point out is wall weapons are returning, and once again this is kind of sort of that starting room that's kind of based off Noct. This is sort of like the Noct area, because if you know the map Noct, you know that you can look outside and the zombies come out from that kind of hill area, which is that area that you saw the soldiers up there with, and you know, you saw barbed wire fences in the snowy area with some tanks. So I'm curious to if you'll be able to use tanks in the map, or maybe there'll probably be some sort of tank trap. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that's what happens. But wall weapons are back, and this map is looking pretty huge because you have a huge outdoor area up top. You kind of have like the spawn area here. You have the underground area with that weird machine, and where you turn on like the lights and the power. So hopefully it's a big map with a lot of stuff to do. So there you just got a look at the mystery box, classic wooden mystery box returning in this map, with all the lightning and particles. Looks pretty cool. And now here he gets what seems to be one of the wonder weapons for this map, because I feel like there's a lot of wonder weapons in this map besides just this one. But we're about to see some gameplay of how the wonder weapon, at least the box wonder weapon on this map works, because there'll probably be like a buildable type wonder weapon too. Alright, so here we see how the wonder weapon works. It basically shoots an orb that just instantly decimates wherever the zombies land, and it seems to spread for a very, very long distance. Like, those zombies weren't even closely packed together. Like, it's a lot of zombies, but they're kind of sparsed out, and it just destroyed all of them in like a huge area. So I don't know how they're going to end up balancing that, or how strong that's going to be for how long, but that seems pretty OP if you ask me. I don't know, but you know, it can't be as OP as the Apothecant Servant, so let's move on. So here we have a vicious looking dog. So these are gonna be the hellhounds of this map, basically. And you know, he looks like burned from acid, like this completely. You know, his body structure, you can see, you know, the insides of his flesh, and he has that acid we seen earlier coming out of his body. So once again, on my earlier point when we saw that acid zombie earlier, it looks like the acid is going to be like a type of enemy, like these acid hellhound things, like acid zombies. So I don't know what that has to do with the map, but maybe there's some type of wonder weapon too that has to do with acid, or something that has to do with this green. I'm assuming is acid, because I don't know, it looks like it melts everything. But pretty cool design for this hellhound, very sharp teeth.
Pushing! Take the high ground!
We can't hold them off any longer!
Help is on the way.
So a lot to break down what just happened there. First thing, we saw the guy going down the hill with the war machine. So since streaks are back, or not back, but since you can use streaks in zombies now, I don't know if war machine would be a streak, because war machine is a streak in the multiplayer, or I don't know if the war machine is a box weapon like BO2. But if it's a box weapon and it's actually good, because it actually looked like it was doing damage in the sailor, but you know, I wouldn't mind having the war machine as a box weapon if it's actually good. That'll probably have a lot of potential. And the guy called in a chopper gunner too, as you can see. I wonder how that works in solos, because it looks like you're manually controlling the chopper gunner. So if you're playing by yourself, I guess like you just are invulnerable while you use the chopper gunner or something. But in multiplayer, you know, whoever calls in the chopper gunner, looks like you control it and shoot it and everything. And I guess you'll just like I don't know if your body will be removed from the map. That'll make the most sense. But yeah, that's going to be pretty helpful, being able to use the chopper gunner. Probably good for high rounds, because chopper gunner will probably do like infinite damage, to be honest. But pretty cool that you can use streaks, kind of like in Advanced Warfare. You could do the same thing too.
Shit, did you see that?
So the chopper gunner is killing the zombies, and these blue, it looks like frag grenades, and there's like something over here towards the left side, towards the bottom. I don't know what that is, but maybe it's like power-ups. Like maybe you can just pick up the grenade to refill your ammo. They seem to be like glowing blue, like they're special. So I don't know, but it'll be interesting to find out what that is, because it must be something helpful or something special for you to use. So here we see the pack-a-punch machine. Looks similar to the classic pack-a-punch machine, but has like some sort of like portal or something in the middle. But you know, glad pack-a-punch is returning. Obviously it should return, because that's a classic part of every zombies game. So that's pretty cool. So as we can see there, your character, or that character there, was glowing with some type of blue energy, the same energy that looked like was dropping from those zombies when the zombies were dropping those items. And you can see here you have a glowing blue war machine that kind of shoots like energy and lightning. So I don't know if that's effects of the power punch. I don't know, I mean not power punch, pack-a-punch, or if that's the effects of those things that the zombies was dropping. But it seems to be like some sort of ability, either that or maybe like a buildable wonder weapon or something. Maybe the war machine is the buildable wonder weapon and you can upgrade it. by collecting like the stuff from the zombies. I feel like that low-key makes sense, but that's pretty cool though. And here we can see some type of machine called elemental pop. So if you look at the can he got, I forgot what symbol that is. It's like a knife going through a heart. I'm pretty sure that's something we already have. I can't really see what the letters say, but maybe that's Juggernog. So what this could be is a Wonder Fizz machine. Like how Wonder Fizz just gives you a random perk that you don't have. This could be Wonder Fizz. Or another guess I have is how there's Elemental Pack-a-Punch. Like you can get like the fire power up and like the thunder wall power up and the electric power up in Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. So this might have something to do with that too, because we'll see somebody's using a Pack-a-Punch weapon in the slide after this one. So in that slide you saw that somebody was shooting purple laser bullets out of a regular AK, so that looks like Pack-a-Punch, but I noticed there was no Pack-a-Punch camo, so I don't know if that was just an oversight of the trailer, but it looked like there was no camo on that, but maybe it was just too dark to see. But I really miss and love the super animated Pack-a-Punch camos like that you see in Garage Crovey and Horizon Jack, so I hope that brings back. And you see we have the classic ray gun here. Classic, and I love the ray gun, and I hope, you know, it's actually strong in this Black Ops. Like the ray gun was pretty viable up to like round 50 and older CODs, like around 40-50, especially if you're training. But the ray gun doesn't do anything in like Black Ops 3 round 50 zombies. Like the ray gun literally does nothing. And also this is the spawn room in Nox. If you can see to the right, those are the stairs with the debris on them in the spawn room at Nox. So this guy got a ray gun off spawn, or not off spawn, but he's in the spawn room with the ray gun. So just wanted to point that out. Here what we see is a sort of boss zombie. This will probably just be like a mini boss zombie like Margwas and Panzers. I don't think it will be like an Easter egg boss zombie, but you know, seems pretty OP. Probably gonna have some melee attacks, can spit out this acid stuff at you. So that's the boss zombie for this map, and it looks pretty cool. Alright, so that's it for the trailer, but as you can see here, Juggernog is back, which is awesome. And at the end, it seems this is a different map, definitely, because it's at nighttime above ground. But this seems to be a remastered map of like, you know how Black Ops 3 came out with the Giant, which was a remastered Derice. This seems to be a remastered map of some map, and I can't really tell which map it is, but honestly, I'm gonna go off on the limb. This might be Transit, guys, bro. We might actually, Charrick might have actually listened, and we might be getting Transit remastered. Cause if you looked at the shot when he was shooting, there was like a little building with like Christmas lights in the background. That could be like some of like the diner buildings, maybe, or like maybe like the farm type area where you go down to go to the electrical plant in Transit. Like, I don't know, bro, like, but this is low-key could be like a re-envisioned Transit, like that's frozen this time instead of not like fire and foggy. So, you know, that's probably just BS, and I'm probably just dreaming. But if Transit comes back, man, that would be great. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy my full breakdown of the trailer. I hope I pointed some things out to you guys that you might have missed yourselves, and that it was a very helpful video. So if you enjoyed the video and gained something from it, drop a like and comment and let me know, you know, what you thought about the trailer. And if you feel generous enough, if you like my content, go ahead and like and subscribe, because when Cold War comes out, I'm gonna be grinding everything. Like, I'm gonna be grinding multiplayer, definitely. I'll probably grind zombies too, especially if it's actually good. Like, I'm definitely down to grind the zombies. Like, I'll be master prestige in multiplayer and in zombies this year. Like, Black Ops Cold War might be the only game I play and buy for the PS5, to be honest. But I'm so hyped for this to come out. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.